Hey YouTube, I wanted to show you guys my first attempt at two-piece arrows. And what I'm doing is I'm using these little bamboo shafts here. Got these little pieces of bamboo that, yeah, anyway, that goes in there like that. It slides in there, and it's really centered. It's arrow doesn't wobble a whole lot. And it does now. It didn't. Like that's pretty easy. It's just not how you just get it in there, just tighten it all. There we go. I've straightened it out quite a bit. And that's my first two-piece arrow. It's a piece of bamboo that I put serving artificial sinew and the bright gold, and the brownish colored stuff is real sinew. And I camouflaged a little bit, turkey feathers, uh, and an obsidian point that I napped, paper thin. I like to put all my best arrowheads and use them, the ones that I think they're the best anyway. I'm not the greatest flint knapper in the world, but I try. I give it an honest effort. Anyway, that's my first one, and here's my second one. This one's good though. The bamboo is still green, and I'm letting it dry because the bamboo shrinks, and I want it to shrink down onto the wood and grab a hold of it. And then if I have to, I can split it and then sinew wrap it and make it, a good tight thing so that it doesn't move. But kind of like a barrel, it's works on the same kind of idea. But anyway, that's my second one. And I have more river cane here, but it's really hard to find straight pieces. And this piece here, I've got another one here. I'm not going to do too many like that, but I want to put it on here and let it dry to the size of the arrow, so if it shrinks, like I said, it's not going to hurt it any. Shrink to the size of the arrow shaft there, and dry it that way. That way, if you had to, I'm sure you put a little bit of pine pitch glue in there, and sinew wrap this if you had to in the wild. That would be something that would be feasible, because you could always make the pine pitch glue would be pretty thick, and it wouldn't be hard to center while the glue was still cool. You could center this thing pretty easily, I'm sure. And if not, you could heat the bamboo itself, section up over the top of it, and put it together, and then glue this part on, and leave the other part on so the shaft, so your point slides in and out of the, out of the front of the arrow. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's my first attempt. My next video is also going to be, I'm going to do one on a bamboo blowgun. I'm letting this dry with the nodes in it. It's closed at both ends, and I want it to dry nice and round. This is a good like 5.5, almost 6 foot blowgun, and then this from here is probably a 4.5 foot blowgun here. This one's not quite perfectly straight, but it's real close. It's good and straight on. You can make a blowgun out of it, But anyway, I'm going to make some darts for that as well out of some bamboo. I've got shorter pieces here, smaller pieces, and these smaller pieces here, and this long section here, I'll take and cut the ends off after it dries good and dry, and it turns kind of a golden color. I'll take it, and then I can cut these tubes out with the node so it's just an empty tube, and then split that and make my darts out of the splinters, because it'll all be good straight. Because this has this little flat side on it right here on this river cane. It's got a flat spot on it right here, all the way down this thing that will give you one good set of darts right there. You can get probably 2 or 3 darts just out of that sliver right there, that flat sliver. Good straight grain darts. What I mean by that, this bamboo's all got a flat spot on it, It's got that flat spot on it there, but you get a bigger piece, you can see in the end there that it's straight across right there. It's got a little line right there, and then there's the top of it. It's flat, and it's got a little ridge in the middle of it, so you could use this for the spine of an arrow, the middle, or a dart, I mean, not an arrow, or use the middle for a dart for an arrow, and then the other edge. Go in and take the other edge off. You know, when you, I would split it. So split it like that, and you get 3 pretty straight darts out of that. You know, split it that way, you get some nasty darts out of that right there. Take 10 or 15 minutes, you know, whittle you a good shaft, and then get some thistle thistle fluff, and wrap it with sinew, all about, you know, probably a third of the shaft. That way you get lots of air behind the dart, get it moving faster to high velocity. But anyway, let me get these things going. Thanks for watching, guys.